Hi, I'm Sonali Kolhatkar, host of Rising Up with Sonali, a Pacifica Radio program. Join me in supporting the Pacifica Radio Archives in its efforts to preserve our audio history and showcase the most important turning points in our nation's past. If you call us at 1-800-735-0230 and pledge $200, the Pacifica Radio Archives will send you an incredible gift featuring 1,000 hours of the best recordings on a single 64-gig memory stick. It's called Voices That Changed the World. You can also pledge online for it at supportpra.org. In the wake of Donald Trump's election, the voices of women matter more than ever. Just to give you a taste of the women's voices among the 1,000 hours of audio available on the memory stick, I want to play for you the voices of Arundhati Roy, followed by Molly Ivins, then Angela Davis, and finally Naomi Klein.
I've been asked to speak about how to confront empire. It's a huge question, and I have no easy answers. When we speak of confronting empire, we need to identify what empire means. Does it mean the US government and its European satellites, the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, the World Trade Organization, and multinational corporations? Or does it mean more than that? In many countries, empire has sprouted other subsidiary heads, some dangerous byproducts: nationalism, religious bigotry, fascism, and of course, terrorism. All these march arm in arm with the project of corporate globalization.
I had often made fun. I've been making fun of George Bush for a long time, and I've been covering him since the year aught. His mind generally worked faster than his mouth, so that he would sort of hopscotch from one half-formed thought to another half-formed thought, or half-expressed in any case, which there was sort of a jerky, erratic quality to his unadorned rhetoric, that is to say, his unteleprompter rhetoric. And I think he suffers from some serious form of dyslexia, which is one reason it's hard for him to express himself. It would actually sometimes come out in his gestures. He would say something like, "And the deficit is getting bigger and bigger," while his hand kept going down toward the floor. It was really amazing to cover.
I feel most myself when I'm a part of a larger community of struggle for justice, equality, and freedom. I've actually never felt comfortable accepting the status quo.
Yeah, neither did I, because it didn't fit.
And I think it's okay to be a part of what has often been called the other America. You know, not the dominant America.
When we have a gap in our story, when something happens that's so big that we lose our collective narrative, we become disoriented because there is a rupture between the story that we hold on to in our day-to-day and something that happens that hasn't yet been processed in that collective narrative. Well, what did people want to do after September 11th? They desperately wanted to talk to one another and integrate this event. So, all over New York, people were meeting in, public squares and debating and arguing, because that is how you stay sane. That's how you get your sanity back when you lost your story. You integrate it.
You've been listening to the voices of Arundhati Roy, followed by Molly Ivins, Angela Davis, and then at the very end there, Naomi Klein. These are just a few of the many women and the hundreds of people whose voices are featured in the exciting thank you gift from the Pacifica Radio Archives. If you call us right now at 1-800-735-0230 and pledge $200, the Pacifica Radio Archives will send you the Voices That Changed the World, 1,000 hours of audio on a 64-gig memory stick. You can also pledge online at supportpra.org. Your donation keeps the archives alive and preserves these voices for future generations. Thank you so much.